First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside, Brown. Down low. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Williams with the screen. Pass to Holmgren. Six to shoot. Knocked loose. Here's Tatum. To the inside. Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
And the shot goes down.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Brown. And he buries his first look.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We discussed Jaylen Brown and what makes him such a hard player to defend. And Coach said to me, Jaylen is a freak athlete and has become a really good shooter over time, too. We can't give him clean looks, and we have to guard him closely. Let's see if the defense is up to the task.
Allie, thank you. Lets the three fly. Sinks it from distance. Brown's got 5 now.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Williams into the lane. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Porzingis up top. And it's Boston scoring again.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
Tatum can't hit. Thunder trail by 6. And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. Nails it from 3.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
Out to the right wing. Outside for Dort. The 3 from Holmgren. Connects from downtown. He's got 5.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Outside Tatum. Here's the 3. That won't go either for Tatum. Here's Dort. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Boston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Here's Tatum. There's the drive. And he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 5 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Holmgren. He's got 5. Outside White. Porzingis sets a screen. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, a compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt or I would have been out of league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
Clock at 6. Tatum.
Really plays both ends nicely. Dort does the little things right.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Knocks it loose. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Boston has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
The deep 3 from Porzingis. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. He's got 9.
So smooth off the catch. Porzingis is excellent at judging when to take quick shots.
Dort outside. To the middle. And stolen by Porzingis. And there's a whistle. It's going to go on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Now here's Porzingis. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
4-3, Holmgren.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Porzingis. The 3 ball. Dort grabs the miss. Williams up top. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. It's good.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Porzingis up top. 3-pointer. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Porzingis has got 14 points.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Back to Holmgren. Look at Chet using his size inside.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Outside Porzingis. Second shot opportunity. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Here's Holmgren. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Celtics lead by 7. Holiday taking his time here. Outside Porzingis. Outside Brown. Back to Porzingis. Just 4 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. The shot by Holiday. No good. Down low. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses. Boston on offense. And here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. Outside, Brown. Over Williams. Can't hit from the elbow. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for Boston. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Boston on D. It's a 5-point game. Dort outside. And he jams it home with authority.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Now here's Horford. No points yet. 5 on the clock. 4-3. Tatum can't hit. Thunder trail by 3. Pass to Hartenstein. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Thunder on D. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
3rd quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Tatum with it. 5 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor. Putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Hard to find a season in his career where Horford didn't make an impact, RJ.
One way or another, he's going to help his team win. Still out there doing it and doing it at a high level. He's kind of an ageless wonder.
Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Goes back up. Caruso misses. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. Horford outside. Inside. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Dort outside for three. Pure from three-point range. So Dort's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And these are the shots this team wants Dort taking. He understands his role in this offense.
White for three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
1:56 left to play in the third quarter here. To the inside. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Jaylen Brown picks one up. Oklahoma City shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. And the free throw, no good. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Right side, Williams. Dort, left side. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Now Williams to the paint. White with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Tatum. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
The length and athleticism of Tatum is something else. Like, you can't blame the D for fouling him there. That's just something that's going to happen.
And so Tatum nails both of them. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more. Had enough room to finish, and that's what he'll usually make.
Oh, got that one up quick.
For three.
Brown's got 8.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Now here's Brown. Give him 8 points now. It's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hauser. That one rolls around and rims out. Thunder trail by 6. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Williams. Down low. Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, my! What a slam right at the buzzer!
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Celtics out in front. They lead by a bucket.
The Celtics, 42.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Now Holiday. And stolen by Caruso. Holmgren with it. Now guarded by White. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren to take the lead. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Inside, the kick out to White. Puts up a deep 3. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Dort outside. Up top, Holmgren. Back to Dort. Pass to Holmgren. 4 on the clock. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Porzingis. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Boston timeout.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Tatum looking it over. Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's Dort. Caruso outside. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points.
First team foul.
Outside Tatum. Outside Brown. Tatum with a screen. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
Look, it can be simple. Read the defense, call the play. Brown can really do it all.
Pass to Caruso. Outside, Williams. Holmgren with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. A little mid-range shot is up. It's hauled in by White. Boston leading by 4. Now here's Tatum. Porzingis for 3. Caruso grabs the board. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. There's a minute 59 left in the game. To the inside. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
Pass to White. Back to Tatum. Look at Tatum using his length.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Porzingis. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Holmgren! Timed the finish perfectly.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. Needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Outside Porzingis. On the wing, Tatum. They kick it out to Porzingis. 5 to shoot. Okay, do it, KP.
And it's Porzingis at 7-3, a monster to go to late in the game.
Back to Holmgren. Count it! And now they trail by just 4. Knocked away. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
He just establishes position and stands firm. That's how you earn your rebound, with strong, solid technique.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Left side, Williams. Some room here for Dort. Can't cash it in. Here's Holiday. And he buries it.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Tipped. And stolen by Porzingis. No good. And so it's Boston who scraped by with the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard... With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Pass to Porzingis. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like B.A. extremely well. He recognized right away he was going to get that shot.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Boston pulls it in. Tatum draws the double. Pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Holmgren. Here's the break for the finish. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
And here's Brown for three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Here are the Thunder with the ball. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Now here's Tatum. Back to Brown. Porzingis for three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Left side, Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. 5 to shoot. From deep, Holmgren. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. And here's Boston. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. They kick it out to Porzingis. Shoots over Holmgren. Porzingis misses.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Caruso with the bucket.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
To the middle. Outside, Brown. To the inside. Holiday. Nails the baby hook.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
Pass to Holmgren. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Ready to shoot. Porzingis fires.
Out to the right wing. Caruso outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Brown. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
Poor rim. Tatum plays with such an edge.
Outside, Williams. There's a screen. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Thunder out in front, up by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, and have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Dort outside. Back to Holmgren. Let's go with a 3. 10 from range. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
How about Kristaps taking a little something out on that rim?
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
A little shiftiness there in Porzingis' game as he welcomed the contact and then converted on top of it.
Boston shooting their first foul shot of the game. That free throw good from Porzingis. And last season, Britt, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Now here's Holiday. Outside White. Kick out to Brown. Pass to White. The 3 ball. Knocks down the triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Offensive rebound. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Gilgeous-Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves. Tricky to defend.
The first one falls. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Here's Porzingis.
And Porzingis has shown us signs of a little bit of everything here. Scoring, skill, dominating offensively.
Rejected by Brown. Pass to Williams. The three is up. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Boston trailing. .116 left to play in the first half of basketball. Now Tatum to the paint. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. No good on the shot. Good D by Porzingis. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Porzingis putting the size to work.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
To the paint. Now Hartenstein. Yet to see a basket. And stolen by Holiday. Here's Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Now it's a 5-point Boston lead.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for Boston. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. Back after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So it's Oklahoma City now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names, Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Out of bounds, it'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Oklahoma City trailing. Now here's Holmgren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander buries it from three. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
And the basket by Holiday. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 10. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Dort with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Ooh, Gilgeous-Alexander turning on the Jets.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Here are the Thunder with the ball. A big stretch here going, 10-2. Here's Williams. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics trail by 3. To the inside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso left side. Clock at 6. Shoots over Tatum. Boston pulls it in. Holiday looking for an opening. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Appreciate Drew Holiday getting shifty there on the inside to draw the contact.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
Holiday hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside, Williams. Porzingis on the double team. To the middle. Holmgren with it. Now guarded by White. Elbow shot. That's short off the rim. Boston trailing. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Caruso. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brett.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
And there's so many plays where Drew Holiday will show you just how creative he can be with the basketball.
Wallace outside. And they recover it. And here's Caruso outside. Dort for 3. Horford pulls it in. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here in the second half, this game still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
The shot by Dort, no good. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 1. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Here's Wiggins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive. Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Wallace, left side. Pass to Hartenstein. It's good. And now a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Holiday with the ball. And it's Dort picking him up. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Lets it go from deep. Offensive board. Wallace outside. Pass to Dort. Back to Wallace. Gets it off. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Thunder. They lead by 3. After a quick break, we're coming. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Williams from long range. And he can't get that one. Oh, they get a hand on it. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
And it's the Celtics ball. Pass to White. Fires from deep. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Holmgren with it. Outside, Williams. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the Thunder lead by 5.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Williams on the wing. Back to Holmgren. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Tatum pulls it in. Celtics trail by 5. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Chet Holmgren. First personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Pass to White. Outside Holiday. Out to the wing. Porzingis for 3. No luck on that one. Thunder leading by 5. That's tipped. It's stolen by Holiday. That one goes in.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, the confidence from Holmgren inside.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Left side, Porzingis. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. Porzingis has got 22 points.
Porzingis wanting it and gets it.
Tries it from 16. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Porzingis. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
.143 left in the fourth quarter. Tatum can't hit.
Yeah, this possession is make or break. They need points to stay within reach.
Outside, Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
Seems like Gilgeous-Alexander's next shot is never far off. He can get the bucket they need.
Ooh, here's White on the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I can settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Can't get it to fall. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Holiday. Back to Tatum. Oh, got a piece of it. And here's Brown. Here's Porzingis. He's covered by Holmgren.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Pass to Holmgren. And we've got 28 seconds left to the fourth quarter. Screen by Holmgren. To the paint. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Up top, Brown. Stolen by Caruso. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And he commits the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
So hard to get a clean look from distance in this situation because everybody knows that's the shot they need. So the defense is smothering the perimeter with everyone they have.
three, Porzingis. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish.
Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And finished off by LeBron.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely.
Picking up the assist.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Now, here's Mitchell. It's up a three. Drills it from outside.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And that one's good. Hunter.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Doncic outside. In the corner, it's James. Offline with his three. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 3-point lead. There's a good screen. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 5.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
In the corner, it's James. Picked by Finney-Smith. To halt the run. Pass to Reeves. Here's Hachimura. The three-pointer, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And, Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. .133 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Tipped away. And stolen by Hunter. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Mitchell. No good that time. Good D by James. Now Finney-Smith. Stolen by Mitchell. The three from Strus. The rebound by James. Lakers trailed by 5. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Teardrop shot. Mobley with the block. Inside. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
And here is Doncic. Still scoreless. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's LeBron. And so it's Cleveland, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defensive mindset clear.
The Lakers, 9.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
Pass to Doncic. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now, here's Mitchell. Doncic with the steal. Out left to the wing. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Hachimura with it. Misses the 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Strus. Hunter on the wing. From downtown. And another miss by Cleveland.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Boy, there's nothing quite like LeBron on the fast break. That combination of size, strength, and speed makes him electric.
Mobley wide open. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Doncic with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
On the wing, Reeves. He nails it, and we're tied up. Reeves has got 5 points so far.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 7. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pass to Hachimura. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. They could use a bucket. And Mitchell with the layup. He's got 9.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
And here is James. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It goes on Isaac Okoro. We passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
James absorbing hits on the drive.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Mitchell wide open. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Strus. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Here's Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Okoro. Mitchell looking it over. Kicks it out to Allen. Hunter down low. Misses in close.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
For 3, Mitchell. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Los Angeles on top as they end the second quarter on a 14-4 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says We have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strengths. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Here's Doncic. Ooh, Doncic capping off the break.
You know, Doncic, a great passer, terrific offensive player, but that time showed you he can make offense from his defense.
It's Strus on the wing. Fires the three. The Lakers with the rebound. James looking around. Reeves outside. In the corner, it's James. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Strus. Here's Hunter. Lays it up and banks it in. Hunter's got 9 points.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting the cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Garland surveying the D. Strus in the corner. Stolen by Connect. Pass to Hachimura. Finney Smith with it. Still without a basket. Clock at 6. Here's Hachimura. Garland with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin. Spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program. Then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. Over in the corner, Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Drills the three-pointer. Allen's got 5 now.
Yes, that's a 5. Welcome to the new NBA where 6'11 centers like Allen have range, major range.
Oh, and here we go. Coro's got it. The fast break chance. Pass to Strus. Back to Garland. For the tie. And that's 2 points on the layup. Garland's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for that high percentage shot.
Now Connect. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Well, Connect is not just a shooter. He's got the strength to handle that interior contact.
Pass to Strus. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And slam dunk by Allen.
Allen's got some old school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
And it's Connect in the corner. "17 seconds left here in the third quarter. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
And an intentional foul right there. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. And Cleveland making a change here. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
On the court is your high squad. Okay, everyone, let's get up and get loud for some T-shirts.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Here they come, fans. It's your Cavs Powerhouse Dance Team.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. Mobley outside. Allen for three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Los Angeles on top.
The Lakers, 33.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Lakers in the lead. Doncic right side. It's stolen by Strus. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Here's Allen. Doncic with the block.
How about the D from Doncic? These guys appreciate when he gives that kind of effort at the defensive end.
On deep, Reeves. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough openings to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
Now into the lineup for your Cavaliers. Number 4.
A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
To take the lead. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
LeBron brushing off the contact.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
A three, Hunter. And it's Luka with the rebound. Reeves left side. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
For three, Mitchell drains it from beyond the arc.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
On the wing, James. He's feeling it. A rebound by Mitchell. Cleveland leading by 3. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Mobley a screen. Six on the shot clock. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. It's good from long range. Reeves has got the game tied up here for the Lakers. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Mitchell outside. Pass to Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Back to James. A floater. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
You just have to discipline yourself not to fall for James pump fake, because as soon as he gets you up in the air, you're done.
He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 1. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Strus. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know what separates Doncic from most players? He's really calm under pressure. Great poise. You can't speed him up. He plays at his own pace.
Free throws good from Doncic.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Nice break. The Lakers from deep. Reeves hands it from downtown. And the Lakers lead by 1. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Mitchell with it, defended by Reeves. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic outside. To the inside. James. Here's the screen. The drive by Doncic. Here's LeBron. Mobley with the rebound. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Mobley is screened. With some arc. No good. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building. We'll see the Houston Rockets facing the New York Knicks. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And Anunoby slams it in.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
Clearly a foul.
Houston's shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually...
Got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
That's good from Green. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
And it goes down 2 points.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Green. 4 on the clock. Over Hart. And it's Green missing. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And it's Towns penetrating, and Towns throws it down.
You got to cut off these lanes if you're the D. When Towns spots one, he's coming through full force.
Pass to Şengün. Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by Towns. The Knicks off to a quick start here. 4-point game. Beyond the arc. Frames it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 7.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Eason with it. Will it go? Another miss by Houston. Hart with it. Now Green defending. Pass to Brunson. to the wing on the left. Here's Towns. The Rockets pull it in. Outside, Green. Now Eason. Back to Green. Down low. And Şengün throws it down.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Brunson goes in. And stolen by Şengün. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
The Knicks with the lead. Now here's Brunson. Out to Bridges. Launches a three. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down three, he can add it to the list.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So, with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
.55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Green in the post. And Green slams it in.
And once Green gets the ball there, not much you can do defensively.
Back to Brunson. Here's Towns. And the rejection by Smith. Outside, Green. .29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Smith wide open. He fires. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Brunson goes in. Can't hit from in close.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Green, the screen. Eason gets a wide open look. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New York.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Eason cans it from downtown. Eason's got 6.
And good pass right there from Smith Jr. His teammates appreciate that selflessness.
To the middle. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 13 points in the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And it's Smith missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Smart pass right there from Hart. I like how he reads the floor.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Rockets trail by 6. And the wide open shot from Green. Oh, good on the triple. Brunson outside. Back to Anunoby. Cloak loose. Eason with it. Hart covering. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
And how about the persistence from Green, refusing to let the defense bully him on that drive.
New York again turning it over. And the Rockets with possession here, trailing by 4. Out to Brooks for 3. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Pass to Towns. And here is Hart. Nothing on the board. And the shot will not go from Anunoby.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Knocks it loose. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Hart. And that one's good. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Rockets trail by 6. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Now, sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Out to Smith. And Smith gets double-teamed. Here's Eason. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And it's now only a 1-point Knicks lead.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
The kick out to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Brunson outside. And it's Towns missing. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A different look for New York.
Substitution on the court.
1:03 left in the first half of the game. There's the pick. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Payne just opening things up for this offense by moving the ball.
Rockets trailed by 3. Eason, the screen. Outside, Green. Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Payne. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Robinson. He gets it in there. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Some footwork and some finesse from Mitchell Robinson.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Rockets trail by 3.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Pass to Payne. Here's Achua. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And here are the Rockets now. It's a 3-point game. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA, totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
6 to shoot. Here's Robinson. And no good that time. Great defense that time from Şengün. Holiday looking for an opening. Inside. They kick it out to Green. Back to Şengün. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Knicks leading by 3. Payne with it. Now defended by Şengün. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, sometimes big men who set screens need rewards, and Robinson got one that time.
Van Vliet attacking. The shot by Holiday, no good. Now the Knicks with it. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And the Rockets with possession here, trailing by 5. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Back to Whitmore. Another miss by Houston. Here's Towns. Eason grabs the board. Rockets trail by 5. To the left side wing. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Back to Towns. Bridges outside. It's stolen by Eason. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Green. He's got 6. In the corner, Smith with it. Here's the 3. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Pass to Eason. Pocket 4. Houston needs to get a shot. Kept alive. Out to Smith. Can they get it? Drains the three-pointer. Smith's got 5 now.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Pass to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Bangs home the trifecta. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling.
And Anunoby slams it in.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pass to Smith. 3-pointer. Shot by Eason. No good. To the paint. Tipped away. And stolen by Eason. 3-pointer. Brooks gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And we just fit. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. The lead is 2. Anunoby in the corner. Offline with his 3. Whitmore with it. Brunson picks him up. Pass to Eason. To tie it up. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Anunoby outside. Nice D from Brooks. Here's Smith. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but he sure muscled that one in.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Pass to Towns. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Shot from the inbound. And he lays it up and in. 21 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Down low. And the dunk by Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot.
To the inside. The kick out to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Off with the layup. Here's Whitmore. Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. Brunson down the lane. Out to Bridges. Back to Anunoby. Nailed from three-point land. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Brunson scanning the floor. And the dunk by Towns.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting a chance to come up big for his team.
In the corner, Smith with it. The Rockets with another miss.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Bridges with it. Inside. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Anunoby. Over Smith. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
That bucket in no time at all.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Brunson outside. Towns. Eason grabs the board. Outside, Green. .109 left to play in the final quarter. And he banks in the layup. Green's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
And with the game tight, Green gets even more in that zone and ensures he's delivering what his team needs.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
To the middle. It's stolen by Eason. 3-on-3. Here's Brooks. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one goes on Anunoby. And that one falls for Brooks.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
To the inside. Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Here's Anunoby. It counts. And the foul. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
That's his first personal. Second team.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
And the whole game resting on one free throw, and he buries it. Tremendous heart.
Now Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. There's the screen. No good from 3-point territory. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. So it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had.